Grade 7 students. Today I am going to explain the lesson 23 Cartesian Plane. First, you should know how to identify a location. You can see in page 109 they have given a diagram. In that diagram, what they say, the locations of several students seated in a classroom are shown in the figure. Let us describe the location of each of the students. To describe the location of student, you should have two important points. Those two important points are column and the row. Now you can see there are 1, 2, 3. 3 rows. How many columns? 1, 2, 3. 3 columns. Now, if you consider Nimal, where does Nimal sit? We are going to find his location. Column 3. Now this is the column 3. Row 3. So Nimal is seated in column 3 and row 3. Then the Mayuri. Second column, third row. This is where Mayuri is seated. So Mayuri's location is in the third row and the second column. Then the Mala. Which column? Third column. Which row? Second row. Third column and the second row here. You may observe as indicated in the table that the location of each of the students in the classroom can be indicated exactly in a similar manner. Say Sat. In which column? Second column. Which row? Second row. Now you can see where Say Sat is seated. Right. Now, location of a point with respect to a fixed point. A fixed point on a straight line is indicated as x. Now you can see they have drawn a line, straight line segment, and mark a place. That is, we have marked as x, indicated as x. Please turn to page 110. Can you see a number line? Here they have marked on 0. From 0, can you see they have drawn a arrowhead starting from 0. These are the positive numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So there will be some more numbers. Here negative numbers -1, -2. We have already learned the number line before. So you know when you draw a number line you should have equal gaps in between each and every number. Right, now I am going to show you an example. Right, Now I have drawn a diagram. This is the column, first column, second column, third column. And these are the rows, first row, second row and third row. Right? Now, can you see I have drawn a number line? Here, I have marked 0 in the middle. Then, positive numbers, equal gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4. There will be some more numbers. I have marked arrowhead also here. Then, negative numbers, -1, -2, -3, -4. Now I have marked x. Can you see x? What is the value of the x I have marked? X. 0. Then I have marked another number, b. What is the value of b? 4. Then here c. What is the value of c? -2. Right. Now, page 110, there are some important points you have to read. From here to here, you have to read. Now, I am going to explain Cartesian plane. A Cartesian plane is shown in the figure. Can you see they have drawn the Cartesian plane? Right. Page 111, there are some important points I am going to explain one by one. O is a fixed point on this Cartesian plane. This is O. It's a fixed point. Two number lines intersect perpendicularly at point O. Can you see there are two number lines? Those two number lines intersect at point O. The number 0 of each number line is pointed at point O. It is called the origin. What do you call for this? Origin. Here. As indicated in the figure, one number line is called the x-axis and the other number line is called the y-axis. Here, x-axis, can you see? One number line, x-axis, other line, number line, y-axis. Any point on the plane can be exactly identified by two numbers based on the point O. These two numbers are called the coordinates at the point. Identifying a point of a Cartesian plane by its coordinates. Now can you see they have drawn a Cartesian plane? Okay. Can you see there are two axes? X-axis and y-axis. Here the point, then number line 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drawn arrowheads also. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Only positive numbers they have given. The line drawn from point A, which is perpendicular to x-axis, meets at x-axis at 3. You can see if you keep a ruler like this, right, x-axis, right, here you can see it's on 3. The line drawn from point A, which is perpendicular to the y-axis, meet at y-axis at 4. Now when you keep a ruler, you can see 4. Accordingly, the x coordinate of the point A is defined as 3 and the y coordinates of the A defined as 4. The coordinates of A are written as 3, 4. But remember to draw brackets by writing the x coordinate first and the y coordinate second within brackets. This is written in short as A because we consider point A, open bracket, 3, what is 3? X-axis, then comma 4. What do you mean by 4? Y-axis. Accordingly, the coordinates of the origin O, this is if you consider O, this is origin. How do you write the coordinates of O? Here you can see 0, x-axis, 0, y-axis also 0. So we write O here, x-axis 0, then the y-axis also 0 within bracket. Right. Please turn to page 112. Example 1. Write down the coordinates of the points on the given Cartesian plane as ordered pairs. Ordered pairs. Point A. Point A. Here the point A. X coordinate 2. Y coordinate 1. Here can you see 2 and 1. How do you write this? Within bracket, 2 is x coordinate, 1 is y coordinate, then you close the bracket. B. Please observe B. X coordinate. This is the x-axis, x coordinate, B. What is the value you get? 1. Y coordinates 5. How do you write 1, 5 within brackets? Right. C. You can see C is on x-axis. What is the value of x? 7. Then what is the value of y-axis? 0. How do you write? Within bracket 7, 0, close the bracket. Then the D. Please observe D. Right? X coordinate 0. Then the y coordinate 3. How do you write? Within bracket 0, 3. Right? 0 means x coordinate. 3 means y coordinate. Right. Exercise 23.1, page 112 for homework. How do you do it? Page 113, they have given the table. Please draw the lines, straight lines, and they have given the point P. Example, right? Point P. 1 is x-axis. Then here y-axis also 1. How do you write the coordinates? P within bracket 1, 1, close the bracket. Within bracket, right? Okay, open the brackets, then close the bracket. Then the Q. Please observe where is Q. What is the value of x-axis? 4. Y-axis 2. How do you write this? 4 will be the x-axis, 2 will be y-axis. So within bracket 4, comma 2. Is it clear? Okay. Page 113, question number 2 is for homework. Question number 3 is for homework. Turn to page 114. Right, now I am going to explain page 114, plotting points on a Cartesian plane. Now you can see they have given some points M, N, W and U. Now, how do you identify point M? I explained you, first you have to consider x-axis. Then second, you have to consider y-axis. Now, x-axis. You can see x-axis number 4. Then the y-axis 3. So how do you write? Plotting the point M 4 3. 4 means x-axis, 3 means y-axis. Right, second, plotting the point N. N, here N. First you read x, then y. You can see N, x will be 3, then the y 4. 3, 4 within bracket. Plotting the point W. Here you can see W. It's on x-axis 3. Then the y-axis you can see 0. Plotting the point U. Here U. Here x-axis you can see 0. Then the y-axis you can see 3. Okay children, now page 115. Exercise 23.2. I am going to explain question number 1. Right. Draw a suitable Cartesian plane and plot the following points. Now first of all, see what is the maximum number you have to take. Now what is the maximum number? Right, you can see 7. So we take, when you draw important points, x-axis and the y-axis. Here I have drawn x-axis, here y-axis. I have taken equal gaps. And arrowheads. Okay. Now what is the first coordinates they have given? A, 2, 5. 2 will be x-axis, 5 y-axis. I have drawn dotted lines to show that. Here A. Then I marked A. Then the B, 4, 3. 4 will be x-axis, 3 will be y-axis. 4, 3. Here B. C, 2, 1. Here x-axis 2, y-axis. C. D, 0, 6. You can see 0 and 6. Here will be D. E 3 6. 3 and here will be 6. E. F 7 0. Here x-axis 7, then the y-axis 0. Then I have marked F. Right. Again, now I have written like this: A, B, C, D, E and F. Here X and Y. X and Y. X and Y. First X, then Y. X, Y. Then it's easy to identify. 23.2, question number 2 for homework. You have to draw 3 different Cartesian plane. Question number 3, 4, 5 and 6 for homework. Please do all the homework and submit on time. Please draw neatly.